there is suspicion that Willard himself, the man who built this library, is somebody who haunts it. It seemed to be a source of a lot of family strife.
Louise gets the glory as, is she haunting the library?
As the Gray Lady.
As the Gray Lady, because she is the child that sued the library.
Hang on, Emily, I just heard a whisper.
I'm gonna run through some names. You can touch that blue light to let me know that that's your name. Holy shit. Our first haunted library. A monumentous day for Ghost Files, and us as professional ghost hunters, because that's what we are.
This is, I think, one of the most stunning libraries I've ever seen.
And they were nice enough to send me a shirt.
Let's see it.
You can't really see with all my gear.
It says Willard Library. Willard Library.
Good spooky haunted library vibes. They actually have 24/7 ghost cams running live at all times here because this place is that haunted.
Well, then I'm sure we're gonna find a lot tonight. And if we don't, then it means ghosts aren't real, which is crazy.
Know about that.
It'd be a crazy thing to discover.
Know about that. So here we are. This is technically the called the adult section, not to be confused with anything
risque, sexual. But not that there's anything wrong with sexual books. They're an important part of learning, you know?
Indeed.
Learning about how the world works.
That's the man himself right there. Willard Carpenter right there.
Speaking of sexuality.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And then Lucinda, his wife, is right there as well as their two kids. There is suspicion that Willard himself, the man who built this library, is somebody who haunts it. But more likely, it's actually this woman right here, Louise Carpenter. That's Willard's daughter. We'll learn more about her in a second. After helping build Evansville through his political and business involvement, Willard Carpenter wanted to cement his legacy by building a library that would be free to everyone. With issues in funding, the project would see false starts and stops for nearly a decade until 1883, when Willard became desperate to see it completed. Even at 80 years old, he not only inspected the workers, but did the manual labor himself, hauling wheelbarrows and climbing on the roof. Willard's work ceased, however, on November 3rd, when he passed away from a stroke. When Willard died, the local papers wrote, quote, "No man in Evansville, living or dead, has had as many unpleasant things said of him. Some of the most unpleasant came from his family, who were furious that their inheritance was depleted by a vain monument to himself."
Oh, hey there, it's me, Shane, from the show you're watching right now, and I'm here on the debrief set. Now, while Ryan is out there hunting for ghosts, I'm on today's sponsor, Whatnot, hunting for deals. If you haven't used Whatnot before, it's the #1 live stream shopping app where you can buy, sell, or auction literally anything. You can find just about whatever you're looking for. Sports cards, toys, Legos, shoes, bags, jewelry, you name it. Stick around and I'll tell you how you can get $500 in Whatnot credit. That's right. What I love about Whatnot is you can pop on a live auction hoping to see one thing, and then you have something else that you didn't even think about. First, you just find an auction you're interested in and wait for the item that you want. Okay, I'm seeing Monty Python and the Holy Grail, a movie called Beer Fest I've never seen. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Arthur, I missed that one, Pineapple Express, Pink Panther. Then just make sure you're the highest bidder. I bid $2. I'm bidding $3. I'm bidding $4. And boom, I got it. Oh, it's a live signing. He was a Jason. They're selling signed machetes. Okay, I'm bidding on this. I'm bidding $31 on this. I'm winning. I want it. Oh, let's see if I can get Miles Davis live in Tokyo. This is kind of neat because this is a person clearly in a record shop. I just bid on Miles Davis live in Tokyo. All right, I've got Miles Davis live in Tokyo. That was really a lot of fun. And I got all that with Whatnot credits, and you can too by using our link to get $15 off your first purchase anywhere on the app. You can scan the code or click the link in the description. I mean, but look at this. I got a signed machete. What did I pay? $31? $15 off, that's a $16 machete. Signed! That's a steal. Plus, if you follow me on Whatnot, you will automatically be entered to win $500 in Whatnot credit. That could get you any one of these things. So you go on there and you find stuff you want. It's as simple as that. I'll see you on the app, and happy hunting.
Well, thank you for having us here at Willard.
Good seeing you.
This place is gorgeous.
Thank
Hello.
you.
I'm going to be filming you like the boy from American Beauty over here. Don't worry about me.
Love that.
He carries this everywhere he goes.
Perfect. I am Stacy Dotson, and I am an assistant librarian on the adult services floor.
And I'm Hannah Thomason. I am the archivist, so I get to take care of all of the old things that other people find crusty dusty down in the lower level.
Can we just have a brief history of the library? Also, it seemed to be a source of a lot of family strife.
You could say a lot of family strife. That's one way you could describe
Could
it.
we go into that, perhaps?
Louise gets the glory as is she haunting the library.
As the Gray Lady.
As the Gray Lady, because she is the child that sued the library.
So she was denied inheritance.
No.
So what happened
okay.
is Willard provided money to his family. It was very little, or most of his money went to the library.
So he died without a will. Then his wife died 9 months later, and she did have a will.
And so the lawsuit was on the basis of what? Why did she sue the library?
She was saying that her father was old and senile and was being taken advantage of by other men of Evansville, basically the board of trustees.
I actually, we have a photo of the Gray Lady coming down the stairs, or what we think is the Gray Lady coming down the stairs.
Because the Gray Lady is said to be seen on these stairs, we left a static cam recording throughout the night, and here's what it caught when nobody was around.
So why don't we fire up the REM pod here, and then I actually
Well, you got a little surprise?
I have a little surprise because our SLS is not that reliable. It's old tech, but there is an app that uses my phone's built-in LiDAR.
No. We don't like the apps.
Well, I don't
The
know.
apps are horseshit.
Well, not the LiDAR scanner on your phone.
Then now this is a little better.
Let's do some tests, Shane. Calibrate.
Calibrating. Is it showing?
It's showing. It's showing a lot. Yeah. No, that's really good. The camera loves it.
That's perfect. Yes.
Okay, so hello, folks of this. Interesting. Hello, folks of this library. My name is Ryan,
I'm Shane.
and we are here to spend the evening with you. We've been lucky enough to be given the chance to spend the night here with you guys, and we're just here to talk and learn about your lives. Looks like you're already in progress. As you can see, there is a red light on that table. If you could touch that red light to let us know that you're here, we could talk to you. Now, there are said to be many phantoms that haunt this place. Perhaps the Gray Lady, Louise, whose name may also be,
What was that?
yeah, I heard like a little Gray Lady, Louise, whose name may also be,
What was that?
was that one of you? If that was somebody in here that's trying to get our attention, could you please make that noise again, or perhaps knock on something? How about Willard himself? Or Frank? Or Billy? Those are all the folks that are said to haunt this library.
We have 3 resident spirits, the Gray Lady. Billy, which is a little boy, and then Frank, who is an older man.
Anybody in this library would like to talk to us. We're nice, friendly guys. Just go ahead and touch that red light. You don't have to be afraid of us. And let's walk around these books.
Yeah. Oh, that was you, right? Was that you? Was it happening as you approached? I don't know.
I think it was.
Was it just that? Because like,
Oh, that's just picking up you. Oh, we got a whole bunch of things going on. Hey, yeah, if that's one of you guys touching that red light, could you get a little closer, make it change colors, perhaps? If you touch that red light while we're exploring, we'll know that to come back. No way.
doing a lot over there.
Okay, so did you not want us to leave? Thank you for touching the red light. Could you step away? Are we talking to the Gray Lady? Is that who we're talking to? How about Willard? Are we talking to Willard? If you're Willard, can you touch that red light?
Okay, we're gonna go into the book stacks.
We're
now.
going back into the books. You know what to do. Actually, you know what? Really quickly, I'm gonna get that, Oh shit. there somebody over here? And I think it's registering that someone's standing over there behind the desk. Is there somebody here? It's thought that the Gray Lady actually might be a librarian that worked here, and this is actually where a librarian would probably be spending their time. I'm seeing somebody pop up behind the desk on this.
I am a skeptic on the Gray Lady being Louise Carpenter.
Same.
Yeah.
We don't think it is, and most of the staff don't either.
Catherine Imbush is one of the popular theories for who it could be, one of the first librarians.
Later in the night, a ghost cam in this area catches a book scanner behind the librarian's desk, operating by itself, right in the exact spot where my SLS cam picked up a disembodied figure.
I'm seeing somebody pop up behind the desk on this.
Whoa, really?
I think it's registering either oh my God, is that you?
That was probably me. Maybe.
Look, I think it thinks that clock is ahead. Wow. If there's somebody behind that desk, could you walk over here and touch that red light? We'd like to check out a book. Could you help us? Says it's... I'm gonna walk over to the desk because... they're out to play tonight. Could you please step away from the red light? And come join me behind the desk over there? I'll wait.
We'll wait. Damn, that thing's going crazy. Does that mean a ghost is just sort of like sitting on it?
Just riding it?
That's a serious question. Don't have to laugh.
I just want to see what's over here. I want to see if somebody's actually standing over here.
Gotta throw that REM pod out. It's broken.
Whoa. It's still picking up that something's here. Is there somebody with me behind this desk? Oh shit.
What do you see? Is it attacking you?
No, it's like very close. It's like right. I thought it was the angle on the clock, but there's something still popping up right here. Look at this.
This is so much better than that huge chunk of shit machine that you
Well, because
always
it's
don't
using a
lug
more
around.
sophisticated scanner. It's using
And it's smaller.
Let me just recalibrate it here. Okay, that's you, right? What is this? Dude, come over here and look at this. What the fuck is going on right now?
It's a machine just sort of malfunctioning.
No, look, it's right here now.
Oh, it looks like a person sitting at the desk.
It does. And it was doing that over there too.
I don't like the look of that. We should leave.
If there's somebody standing here with me, could you please make a noise on this desk? Or touch that red light? I know you've been touching it, so I know you're capable of it.
Red light over there.
Touch the red light if I'm looking at somebody right now, which it appears I am. This is so... Shane, can you walk around the desk and stand where that is?
Yeah. Am I allowed back there?
Okay, my friend's coming over. Oh, do you not like that? Do you not like him going behind the desk? Is that why that's happening over there? Because that thing is going crazy right now. Is he not allowed back there? Is that perhaps what it is?
Calibrating.
Okay. Now he's behind the desk with you. Okay, now it's latched onto you.
I'm trying to shake it off.
Walk forward towards the... Okay, this is... So now it sees you. Okay, he's gonna leave your spot now. Do you wanna go back? It does. What are you doing?
I'm doing sort of video game walking.
All right, let's just quickly walk around and then we'll move to another part of the building. Thank you guys for talking to us down here.
We appreciate that very much.
Maybe you've been saying something and we haven't heard you, but we do have devices that will let us hear you later.
That's Ryan, by the way. I'm Shane.
Dude, this is so creepy. Like walking through the hallways like this.
I guess we were in the stacks in the museum, of course, the Natural History Museum in LA, but this is a different vibe.
I'm not seeing a full shape on this.
I find books very comforting. Whoa.
Is that somebody over there touching our device? Can you come follow us over here? It's going off, right?
Yeah.
If that's somebody touching our device over there, could you please make that change colors? You don't like being told. Thank you. Get a little closer, please. Just a little bit closer.
Do the colors.
Try and make that change colors.
Isn't that fun?
Who's touching that light? Is it Luis?
The beeps and the colors, don't we love that?
Did you just say something?
No, I didn't say anything.
I do remember hearing one story in the
Bayard room.
The Bayard room,
Yeah.
that there was a man and a woman standing in the window when the cops came.
So we seem to think that that is Frank. Me personally, I've had interviews in there. The interviewers have had experiences. So I did one podcast and I was setting with them and she had very short hair, like buzz cut hair.
Yeah.
And she said she felt a finger go up the back. In the middle of us talking, because she kind of stopped and goes, oh, weird. And we're like, okay. Well, the next day I had another podcast come in for an interview and I told them the story and they're like, oh, we have to sit there. And the two hosts are together and in the middle of them talking, one of them freaks out and she goes, did you blow on me? She's like, no. And she's like, no, really, did you blow on me? Like someone blew like onto my cheek. We actually have that podcast and you can hear it live of her freaking out going, did you blow on me?
He too was a skeptic.
Yeah.
So, or is a skeptic, I should
Did you
say.
just breathe on me?
No. Like where?
On my cheek.
No.
Nice.
Just saying hi.
So right now we're going up to the Bayard room. This is where people are said to be touched. Maybe we'll get touched. Now I'm gonna take the Busaby out and the obelisk and see if we can get anything in here. If you recall, this is also where somebody got touched and blown on.
On being the...
On being the operative word.
Sure.
Once again, my name is Ryan, this is Shane.
Hi.
There's a blue light on that table. I'd love for whoever is in here to touch that blue light to let us know that you're here. Just like that, exactly. Or you could use this box that's on the table and use that to speak to us.
I'm just like that bug.
I was talking to them, by the way, not to touch the blue light. No.
I'm showing them.
Yeah, sure.
They don't, you know. What's it say?
Window, it says window. Yes, somebody did see you through the window. This window, in fact. What's that say now? River potential where? What does that mean?
River potential.
Can you touch that blue light to show us that you're here? We're trying to figure out who was seen through the window up here. It was a man and a woman. Oh, thank you
What
very
the
much.
fuck?
Holy shit. That was just, I'm sorry for cursing. That really surprised the hell out of me. Thank you for touching the blue light. Can you tell us your name?
We don't usually get hits on the Busaby, so anytime we do, I'm always like, whoa!
It's incredibly exciting. We've been asked by the staff here to try and figure out what your name is, the Gray Lady, and there's a bunch of possible explanations for who you might be. Now, we have Louise Carpenter, daughter of Willard Carpenter, the guy who built this library. Is that you?
Yeah.
Spoon and eggs.
Spoon and eggs. Oh, like the picnic game.
I do know that one.
You put the spoon in your mouth and you...
L. Oh, actually L for Luis.
Yeah, that's it.
If this is actually you, we'd love to hear from you and have you clear it all up. Because a lot of people think that, frankly, and I'm not saying this to be rude, that you are perhaps a salty woman. If you don't mind me being frank there. And we'd love to talk to you in person to clear it all up. So, show, monument, interest. Sad. Console. Lasting. Precedence?
Precedence?
Some people believe that the Gray Lady of this library is in fact a former librarian, and the two names I have here from the staff. Oh, that was the name. I was gonna say the name is Catherine and Matilda, also known as Tilly. Those are two former librarians, Matilda and Catherine, AKA Tilly. Is that what the M is? Am I talking to Matilda, AKA Tilly? Can you touch the blue light if that's you? How about Frank?
Do you still actually believe in ghosts?
Yes. This feels like a weird place to have this kind of conversation.
It's fine. Why not have it here? Why not now?
All right, we're gonna move just right through that doorway. We're told it's a very active spot. I hope it's more active than this room. So, we are in the special collections room. This is said to be arguably the most active place in this entire library. And seeing as such, I think it's a good place to do an Estes method.
I'm gonna sit on this side though.
Okay, either way.
That way, the people at home can see me.
Sure.
Gotta
And then
show
I'm
them
gonna
my puss.
What?
That means face.
I
You never heard that?
I mean, I'm sure that is a thing, but I think you know for a fact that that is not the typical thing that somebody would describe as their
Don't
face.
be nasty.
So while you do that, I'm gonna have some various devices around here. It's gonna be a party up here, and I'm gonna roam around. Okay. So, folks of this library, that, as you know, is my pal
Tested.
Shane. And yes, you could use him to talk to me. You'll know where he is because he's sitting by pretty much the only light in this entire room. But use him to speak to me. Does that sound good?
Here.
Here, where? Where are you?
Get out.
No, you. Well,
Learn more at 811.
I'm also gonna set up a little red light for you to touch
Radio.
right here. Let's leave that ready to party. And I'm also gonna leave a Boosabee be right under this photo of Mr. Carpenter over here, Willard himself. There he is.
Water.
You don't think Willard's here, but it's possible.
There's another photo as well of what we assume is Frank standing on the stairs, but there also looks like there's another picture. It looks like Willard Carpenter is standing on the stairs.
It could be that Willard Carpenter is here. I've heard tales of him being in his house and people seeing him. And on the top floor, on the same spot on the back wall, is another portrait of Willard Carpenter.
It looks like the Crypt Keeper.
It's a very creepy portrait of
This is
Willard
why he
Carpenter.
doesn't like me.
Carpenter Home was at one point a news station, and so a medium came through to be on the news or something, and he saw that portrait of Willard Carpenter, and he was like, oh, I saw him on this balcony or hallway or whatever. But now the portrait's here.
It's creepy. Incredibly creepy. There's a blue light back there, folks, and then there's a red light there's a red light over here. Touch either
Big
of
band
those.
and screamers. I heard a little John Cougar Mellencamp. I think it was Jack and Diane.
Is there somebody touching that red light? Can you tell me what your name is? Use my friend to talk to me. Did you hear that? Sound like a female voice. Is there
Here.
Okay. Oh, here? By the red light. Oh, I got a little bit of a chill. Is that you touching the red light over here? Yep. Can you make that change?
Metal sale.
What does that mean?
I did hear more. I heard John Cougar, who I believe is from around this neck of the woods. John Cougar Mellencamp, the Coug.
Is somebody touching that red light? Can you show me by touching it again?
Candles.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Bath
a candle.
sales?
I guess you don't really know what I know you would know what a light is. It's like a candle. It's like a red candle. Could you touch the red candle, or could you perhaps?
.com or Facebook.
Thank you.
107 point.
Who touched that? Can you tell me your name? Use my friend to tell me your name. There's also a blue light over here that you could touch right under the photo of Mr. Carpenter. And if you want to touch that, that'll also let me know.
Vacation.
Vacation, what do you mean by that? Something is going nuts over here. I want to make sure that is this some sort of interference from these lamps? There's no way. I'm gonna move
All
this.
the details to win.
I'm moving this on top of this book right here. What in the hell is going on? I'm just sorry. I'm sorry if you're doing this to talk to me and I'm messing around. I just want to make sure this is actually you. I don't want a false read there. Could you go ahead and touch that red light again? I just reset it.
Did you hear that? Listen closely for what sounds like somebody shushing me. Kinda like, well, a librarian.
I don't want a false read there. Could you go ahead and touch that red light again? I just reset it. No?
Will not.
What do you mean will not? Why don't you want to? Are you frustrated that you were touching it before? I'm sorry.
Special. Ah!
I'm sorry. Could you please touch the red light again?
2 of the number 1.
Thank you. Thank
Large
you for doing that.
chubby.
Thank you for doing that.
What?
Yeah, I know. It makes a noise when you do that. Could you make it change colors now?
Man.
Yeah, just make it change colors. Can you tell me your name? As I move through this library, feel free to touch me or make a noise. Oh my God. Okay. And okay, the Boosabee just went off. Are you running around this library? Are you playing with me? Oh, dude, this thing just went off.
You were all breakfast burger.
What the fuck? Is this you running around back here?
Consistent.
I know you just touched this. This is crazy. Look how far away Shane is. That's how expansive this library is. Willard, can you tell me if you're happy with the library? I'm looking over here at your very impressive collection of abolitionist books. It's said that you were a major abolitionist and that you fought in the Civil War for the Union, and that perhaps—
Cover your feet.
Well, I'm just talking about that you might have been in the Underground Railroad, and I was also told that by Stacy. You know Stacy. That's really admirable.
No.
You don't know Stacy. I think you do. Now, I hear that you live down the street, Mr. Carpenter. Is that true? Could you touch the red light or the blue light? Wow. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do touch. Sorry, I did. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Yes, so you do live down the street. Did you say green?
Green.
Free.
Free first.
Not sure if you caught that, but listen after I ask the spirit box if it said free, and it repeats back, green.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. Yes, so you do live down the
Free.
street. Did you say green?
Green.
Free.
Free first.
Yes, I know that was perhaps part of your work.
25.
You succeeded. There is freedom now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna collect my devices and then we're gonna go down to the basement. Feel free to use them. You still have time while I'm getting everything cleaned up here. Thought I heard something over there.
I like.
You said that, but then you don't talk to me. I'm gonna pull them out. You better say something soon. 5.
Jerk.
Okay. Well, I mean, you weren't talking to me, so I don't know.
Come on, dude.
No, you come on. You weren't talking to me. I don't understand. This doesn't feel like I deserve that. I don't know if I'm a jerk. Do you think I'm a jerk?
64.
Okay. All right. You're good. How you feel?
Good. Do you want me to go longer?
No, we're good.
I could do longer. I got
That's really-
stamina for the Estes.
That's right. Now let's go down to the basement.
As we make our way down to the basement, let's review a clip I caught on a ghost cam in the basement while we were upstairs. A hallway suddenly fills with a dark cloud.
So this is the basement. We are now going into the children's room. And I already have my static cam set up in there.
Now, this should, by all means, be sort of a happy place, right?
Should be. This is maybe where there's a little kid named Billy. I could see why people get creeped out in here. Okay, so you don't know us, but my name is Ryan.
Hi, I'm Shane. Nice to meet you.
And I know that you've been down here, maybe playing with our little bear while we've been exploring the rest of this library.
His name's Boo Buddy.
There's also a bunch of other toys I left in here for you, Billy, if that's your name. Over there's a little ball. You could see it. All you have to do is move it and it'll light up. And right there under my big tall friend is a pinwheel. Just like that. Okay, I think you've demonstrated it.
You see that?
Can you do that?
Gone now?
Can you move that pinwheel for us just like that? How about we read you a story? Would you like that?
That would be fun. Do they have like a classic?
Look at this, The Ghost Who Was Afraid of Everything. This is a book about me after I die.
You'll still be a little scaredy cat.
That's right. Do you hear that, children? Can you say anxiety disorder? No? All right, everybody get their eyes over on Mr. Shane. He's gonna read us all a story. And if you like the story, you could go ahead and let us know by touching that bear, touching that pinwheel, or touching that little ball.
Let's begin. They make loud noises. They run from house to house to house. They shout, trick or treat. I don't need to show you. You're a ghost, just look at the pages float around me. Finn is scared of a lot of things. Tree branches, butterflies, the color orange, and flying all frighten him. He doesn't know why he twists and knots about these things. His older brother and younger sister can do anything without worry. Come and join us, they shout from up high, but Finn looks down.
Again, if you're liking what you're hearing, go ahead and touch that blue light, move the ball, or touch our little bear. Well, if you're in here, thank you for at least listening to us.
Hang on, Emily and I just heard a whisper.
Was that what that was?
You did?
I don't know what.
There's a person there.
We have an audio recorder that's pointing out in the same direction that the camera is, and we put this in every room just to get a wide of the room. And if there was something, it'll probably be on this, but maybe it was loud enough that it was caught on the phone, which would be pretty sweet. Well, you're in here. Thank you for listening to us. Yeah, you hear something. Well, if you're in here, Well, if you're in here, thank you for at least listening to us. So, you guys are in the new part of the library, which is siphoned off from the rest. I'm gonna go explore the library alone now, and I got a little treat. Willard Carpenter's personal pocket watch.
Okay, just be very careful with that. Your hands are shaking. That isn't probably a
very expensive.
You're shoving it in your pocket. Okay.
It's gonna be good.
Very sweet of them to entrust you with that.
I know.
Good luck, and thank you again for not making me do this alone. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, adios now. It's game time, folks. It is game time. I'll take the haunted elevator first. Great. Here I go, deploying. Let's start from the top down. Fuck, all right, here we go. Game time, folks. You know what that means? It's time to show the folks what you're all about. You know what, let's start with the Bayard room. This is where a man and a woman spotted here by the police. And of course, folks say that they are touched in here. So I'm in here alone. My name's Ryan, and I am not here to hurt you. I'm here to make a connection. So, have at it. Show me a sign you're here. Why is this? Did my light die? Why does it keep going off? Are you playing with my light? They say that equipment malfunctions in here. You keep turning off my light. Is that you? You can make a noise. You can move something. You could touch me. Sorry, having some tech issues here, guys. I don't know why this thing is malfunctioning right now. It's incredibly annoying. All right, I'm just gonna have to keep turning that light back on. It's super annoying. I'm gonna get out of this room. Okay, now this is Special Collections. You may remember me from before. I was walking around. I don't know what's going on with this light, guys. Is there anybody up here with me in Special Collections? Mr. Carpenter? I have your... Oh shit, my light died again, fuck. You know what? I guess I'm just gonna do it with no light. I have your pocket watch, Mr. Carpenter. Do you recognize this? Huh? You recognize this pocket watch? You up there? Can you show me a sign that you recognize what this is? Move something in this room, make a noise? Nobody in here with me? I don't have a lot of time here, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of who it is that's in this library. Some people think it's Louise Carpenter. Some people think it's Mr. Carpenter. Who's Frank? Who's Billy? Or is it possibly Tilly or Catherine? These are all names that are associated with this place, former librarians or people connected to this library in some way. I'm reaching out to all of you. I'd love to hear about you and help the folks who work here understand who you are so you guys could live together a little bit more peacefully. Does that sound good? Okay. I'm gonna go down the stairs because I know people see folks on the stairs too, and I'm gonna go to the first floor. Why don't you meet me down there? I thought I heard a little rustle. Did somebody just move down there? Thought I heard something. If there's somebody who did something down there, could you follow me into the adult section over here? Okay, I'm in the adult section now. I may have seen somebody with my special little body tracking device right here. Was somebody sitting right here? Maybe you could play with this. I'm gonna leave this right here. My camera right there could see it. Go ahead and move that, and it'll let me know that you're here. It's gonna be right there for you. I'm gonna roam. You know where to find me. You did a really good job of keeping all this place in order. I respect it. Why don't you show yourself so I could tell you you did a good job in person? I give you permission to show yourself to me. I know that Stacy had mentioned she does not want to see you, while I am in fact the exact opposite. I would love to see you right now. So you have my permission to show yourself. Can you do it? I heard a bump. I don't know what that was. Was that you? Is there somebody with me roaming around these creepy bookcases? Again, you have permission to show yourself. You have permission to touch me. Can you do that for me? Or you could touch that blue light over there. Oh my God, did that blue light just go off? Did you just touch the blue light? Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I'll keep my, ooh, I just got chills. I'll keep my distance. So you do know how to touch that blue light, fantastic. And you just touched it again. Now you touched it from the other side. Okay, somebody's sitting on the other side of the desk here. So you see if you touch it from the side that you did, it turns red. If you touch it from the other side, it turns green. The fact that it went from green to red means you must have moved around this desk. Can you do it again? I'd love to see it. Can you touch that blue light again for me? Who did that? Holy shit. That just turned red. You could see it. Thank you for doing that. You just did it again on command. I love that. How about this? I'm gonna run through some names, and if I say your name, you could touch that blue light to let me know that that's your name. There's a lot of people who see a gray lady up here, and I personally would rather call you by your name. So let's find out what that is. Am I talking to Luis Carpenter? If so, can you touch that blue light? Okay, somebody walking around over here. Oh my God. Printer. Somebody printing something? What the fuck was that? That printer just started. Okay, is that one of you messing with the printer? Okay. Am I talking to, Tilly? Am I talking to Tilly right now? So, can you touch that blue light? No? Okay. Am I talking to Catherine? Can you touch that blue light if I'm talking to Catherine? I know you can do it. I know I'm a little closer now, but I just want to make sure I get a very clear view of this blue light. You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to... Okay. So that came from the left side, so that means you're standing right here. Hello, my name's Ryan. What's your name? You just said your name was Catherine. Did we just solve the mystery here? Are you the gray lady? It's actually Catherine, I guess, huh? Well, nice to meet you. I love what you've done with the place. You mind if I take a book? Could you help me find a book? Touch that blue light if you could help me find a book, Catherine. Thank you. And now you're on the other side of the desk. Okay, I am looking for a nice horror novel, Catherine. Can you show me where I could find that? By making a noise somewhere over here? I'm running out of time, Catherine. I need to go back down to the children's room and talk to whoever made that whisper noise. But I really appreciate you touching my blue light, and I don't know, maybe you played with the printer over there. And I think we may have helped solve at least one mystery here. The staff here, Stacy, you know her, Hannah, you probably know her as well. They already don't think you're Luis. Now I have some pretty good evidence that you might be Catherine. So thank you. I'm gonna leave now, but very nice to meet you. I mean that. I'm gonna move down to the children's department now. Now we heard somebody whisper something down here. It was very hard to make out what it says. I'm not next to some of the tools I could use to hear what you said. So if you could say it just a little bit clearer, that'll help me understand you. Again, I'm just here to talk to you, or play with you, Billy, or any children in here, or whoever's down here, Frank, Catherine, anybody. Luis, Mr. Carpenter. You can feel free to answer my little bear's questions too. There's the ball. If you move that ball, I'll play with you right now. I promise. I'm not here to hurt you. Somebody made a little whisper And I just want to talk to you, that's it. I'm running out of time here, Billy, or whoever's in this room, but upstairs, I may have met somebody that you know, Catherine. I found out that she is actually the lady that's here, at least according to me. She touched this little blue light that you see in front of you. All you have to do is touch that blue shining thing right there, and it will let me know that you're here. It just happened upstairs. It hasn't happened in here yet, and honestly, totally okay if you don't want to touch it at all. It'll show that this thing just doesn't randomly go off. What do you say, Billy? You want to touch this blue light for me? And then we'll play? Or move the ball? Just right there. All you have to do is touch it. Give it a little tap. Okay, well, I have to go. And I told you it's totally fine if you didn't want to touch the blue light. But thank you for speaking up earlier, whoever spoke up. Very nice to meet you. I have to go now, but it's been nice hanging out with all of you folks tonight. This library is beautiful. I very much enjoyed it. Not you, Boo Buddy. I'm not talking. It's not always about you, Boo Buddy. So this is my formal goodbye to Luis, Billy, Catherine, Tilly, Mr. Carpenter, any folks who are here. Frank, very nice to meet all of you. I gotta go now. Thank you for talking to me. And thank you, Catherine, for introducing yourself. I'm gonna go reunite with my big, tall friend, and I'm gonna leave. Well, that's that.
How'd it go?
It went pretty well. Oh!
The noises of a 75-year-old.
I think I may have solved some mysteries up there. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty proud of myself.
What do you mean by that? Solved mysteries?
I think I figured out who the gray lady is. I got some pretty definitive responses. It was pretty sweet.
Via what?
The Boosaby of all things.
That thing doesn't often give us
that's why I was like, it was pretty cool. You'll see. You'll all see.
That's very exciting.
Well, you already did just see.
Well, that's exciting.
It is very exciting. Do you think I have to take this off when I drive?
Yeah, probably.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Goodbye, ghosts.
Well, I have a lovely time here.
See you later, Catherine. Very nice to meet you. Bye-bye now.
Beautiful place.
Willard Library continues to educate and haunt any who care to enter its doors. And perhaps one day, an eternal librarian can walk out those doors herself. Did we actually discover the true identity of the Gray Lady? Does Luis Carpenter even haunt the building at all? Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions, possibilities. Interpretation, however, solely belongs with you. But for now, the mysteries of Willard Library can now be locked away in the Ghost Files.
I'm pretty jacked on Celsius right now, so I'm really excited to meet you and to find a ghost. I don't believe in ghosts. It could be said that what we're doing is respectful by treading upon this place and trying to talk to people who have lived, very traumatic experiences. I think I get off scot-free because I don't believe in ghosts.